The Hoboken City Council took another step forward toward the establishment of regulations and licensing requirements for marijuana establishments to open in the city. Hoboken resident David Serrano served in the military and described himself as a medical refugee because he had to go out of state in order to get access to cannabis to treat his injuries.
I served in the military for 6 years. I was injured and medically retired. And as such, I resorted to this plant as a personal medicine for myself. And because of the nature of the legalities in my hometown, I was forced to be a medical refugee and had to leave this state for the last 7 years. And I'm terribly proud of the conversation being had tonight. And I hope that we can see an expansive market and that refugees that have had to leave this state can start coming back home and be with their friends and their family. Well, if you look at refugee crisis just anywhere in the world, there's going to be a lot of reasons, whether it's food, famine, or tyranny. And the social implication of cannabis prohibition is very similar to tyrannical governments' perception of control and really the injustices that they've done on people of color and people particularly from my community. So I absolutely use that terminology in its very definitive, term.
But not everyone who spoke before the council last night is in favor of marijuana establishments opening up in the city, saying that the arrest for marijuana usage will still fall heavily disproportionately on minority populations.
The implication that there will still be disproportional arrests, absolutely. When you look at Colorado and you look at Aurora, there are no social consumption sites. It's illegal. So what do people do? They are allowed to go to a store and buy cannabis, and then what? Go to their Section 8 housing, which is federally subsidized, and possibly lose that subsidy? No, they don't. So they smoke in the street, they smoke in their car, they smoke on the corner, and then they get arrested. So if we really want to protect our people, and if Ron Rice, if he wants to create a policy that can protect, the people of color that he's saying he's protecting, then look at this bill. The option, the solution is right there. They're allowing social consumption, which is revolutionary across the country, that this comes immediately in the first round of adult use. And so I commend the folks that put this bill together, and I absolutely think we should be looking at the implications of what social consumption sites would have to reduce those arrests disproportionately around the state.
Mark Busich reporting in Hoboken for Hudson County View, the eye of the community.